Hello everybody, my name is Clifford Thomas and this is my process video explaining my 4.1 Emulating a Pro project for concepts in photography. The photographer I chose was Lawrence Winram, and his project that I wanted to emulate and kind of pay homage to was Charlotte Part 2. This is a double exposure portrait photography effect that I loved and I wanted to emulate as an aspiring photographer. Now, the process of putting everything together here isn't as easy as just taking a couple photos and hopping into Photoshop and trying to create this effect. One, you have to have an idea or a starting image in your mind of what you want to create. You don't go in blind. So I went through the process of sketching everything out, putting my ideas on paper, and really trying to bring my vision to the page before I brought it to Photoshop, because I had to plan my shots out. How am I going to make this happen? All right. So once I put those visualizations down on paper, I started planning my shots. What equipment am I going to use? What type of shots am I going to get? What time of day am I going to, go shoot, especially for my nature shots? It's hard here in Florida. This is starting a storm season, and this whole COVID thing, it's been crazy, but I managed to pull it off. So I went to the hiking trails about 15 minutes away from here, and there's a lot of diversity there. We have sand pine trees, we have the palm trees, different types of palm trees, we have the palmetto bushes, we have a lot. And I didn't want to just capture just grass or just all one kind of tree. I want a lot of diversity to really break it up and to add a lot of balance and contrast to the photo that I was going to create. So once I had that, it was time to start working on the model shots, the portrait shots. So I used my wife. That was the easiest thing for me because we're in the same house, and she's beautiful. So I started capturing the shots that I wanted to. I didn't do straight on looking at the camera. I did kind of a 45-degree angle profile. So there would be a lot of surface area to work with as I'm using this exposure effect. I ended up with over 200 raw photos for a project that was only going to require a couple shots. And once I got them into Photoshop, I, started doing what I do. You want to remove the background, remove the subject from the background. And once you have the subject removed from the background, you want to create a white background. I did this in monochrome. I love black and white photography, and the original was black and white. So I really wanted to recreate that. And once I did that, I imported the nature shot over top of it. I created a black and white adjustment layer for both of them so I could control the intensity and the contrast. And then I just played with the levels and I got it lined up the way that I wanted to. And I had, I took out the parts where there was any lines that you could see left over, and you're left with the final effect. So I'm not going to do a video tutorial. You can get those on YouTube, but I just wanted to explain my process of the concept, getting it into Photoshop, and then really playing with each individual layer to make it happen. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you some screenshots of my process and the final product and how I came to what I came to. So hope you guys enjoy. Look forward to seeing y'all in future classes. Take care.